Good afternoon. Good morning on this Sunday morning. I gotta talk. My voice is all this screaming, and I was singing wildly. I was singing incorrect tune. My voice is, you can tell. I'm still. It's been 2 days after the concert, and I can't talk real good. Okay, well, what happened is, and I can say my voice, because I did all that screaming at the concert when I went to Mariah Carey, Lionel Richie, and you know I was there. Of course, I like Lionel Richie's concert, but I also was there because as a man, I love Mariah Carey, and so all three of us have multiracial backgrounds, So, but Mariah Carey was vocal about it, and that's a time back in the '90s when her, Tiger Woods, and many other celebrities of multiracial roots were out there, advocating that identity back in the '90s. And then too, she broke a lot of barriers as a multiracial, partially black, partially white, and Hispanic woman. Her mother is Irish American, her dad's part Venezuelan on his dad's side, and part African American on his mom's side. So, as a person with multiracial background who's very vocal with it, I was happy to see this big star of mine, even though she kind of went back on it with the one drop when she on George Lopez, which was his Afro mestizo Asian Mexican background, his DNA test. But other than that, I've been a big Mariah Carey fan since the '90s when Vision Love came out. And it's actually, it was the anniversary, so I was 10 years old, going on 11 August of 1990. So those who were born in 1990, I was fifth grade, fourth grade when I was born. Okay, so ever since then, I've been a Mariah Carey fan. I remember she was singing one love. I can't sing the love takes time. Here when you heard it so much. I remember that. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you giving to me. Okay, I'm trying to sing real good, but that's why my voice is what it is right now because I did all that screaming at the concert. Happy to see Mariah and Lionel Richie. And Mariah is a man, is a brother who also they don't find out. Well, we already knew he had multiracial roots, but that time he ruled a one drop time. He you go to somebody had a fro before he turned Jericho. Okay, when he was on the NBC show about his roots. Okay, I already knew that, but he's also broke barriers as a man of African American descent as well in the industry. I remember he won back in American Music Awards back in 1984, the first black male to win something like that. It's back there. I remember this as a little kid, about 4 years old, 5 years old. I remember when him and Prince and Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston later on came in singing, this is the time Madonna and all the, in We Are the World. Um, I got emotional when We Are the World was uh was there. So let me get to the point where Mariah Carey came in. Okay, as you saw, they was saying Mariah. And I was me no me call so that. Of course, I was screaming. Everybody looked at me. And I was singing, speaking Spanish. So Mariah Carey is Amy. Besides Selena, besides Whitney Houston, besides Aaliyah, Mariah's me corazón. Okay. And I was happy when she came here, so I was screaming. I was singing out of tune. That's why my voice is the way it is. And when I saw her, I was so happy to see her. I was like, and I'm sorry for shaking the camera, okay? But remember, this is as a bilingual singer actor model, as a multiracial brother of African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Native American who advocate multiracial identity since the '90s, okay? Um, I'm almost 40. I'll be 38 next 2 Fridays. Okay, so this is somebody that I admire. Okay, no offense to Selena fans. She's also part of Hispanic talking about Mariah. Okay, this is somebody who broke barriers because of what they're talking about this issue a lot. It was a well, you always talk about race. I don't buy into stereotypes. I don't buy into stereotypes. I'm my own individual, and I would love that to be known. But a country that doesn't like the fact that I have one drop of black blood, I'm also a male. Uh, they want to see me stereotype buffoon. That's why you see hip hop looking the way it is today. It's like a minstrel show. And I was happy to see Lionel Richie, and I saw an integrated crowd, and there's a brother who don't coon. I was glad to see that as well. But Mariah Carey, who advocate multiracial identity back in the '90s, it was very proud of. It even got slandered saying that she didn't like being part black, which is untrue. Um, that's where and someone who sings, who broke a lot of barriers, who is desired look at the point that you can place her to a point and make universal music universal. That's the reason why. And she's a very beautiful, exciting looking woman. That's something that attracts me. So that's why. Okay, remember I grew up in a small town next to Houston. Okay, there's that word race, sexuality, religion was constantly bothering me, and gender, those issues, social issues. So growing up in the 90s and 80s, looking for somebody who can relate to, even though me and Mariah don't look alike, that's why I love her so much. And she is beautiful. And one thing about her, and I love Madonna. And remember, Madonna's a couple days before my birthday, okay? And Whitney Houston also too. But I love Madonna. But Mariah, just like Whitney, didn't have to do all that sexual stuff in order to make an industry. And trust me, that becomes an issue with me because there's parts that you do want to show your sexual side, and then sometimes you want to be, moralistic because you have people out there who don't want to see that. So in order, and one thing I advocate, I'm not a singer yet. I know as an aspiring entrepreneur, you have to cater to everybody. Like Mariah was toning it down. She didn't do anything actionary in her, in her concerts. The concert was very clean. The only thing that was cussing was sometimes, Lionel said hell and damn. He didn't start and say somebody said shit, but he didn't go and F and all that. He wouldn't do vocal, okay? Because he had a crowd that was in his generation, older than me, older than my dad, and older than my mom. That's that crowd. So the reason why I get emotional about Mariah, because as an artist, I like to be seen as a universal person, as an individual. I get tired that people constantly point out who I am or what they think I should be, when it comes to defining emotional, that type of mess. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to talk about this subject, but one thing about me, and I'm like this, God forbid if I had cancer. If I have cancer, I cannot ignore the tumor. You know what I'm saying? I had to get rid of tumor or to heal. So all the videos that talk about this issue and let you know that's the whole reason why. Because unlike some brothers, I do believe there is a way out. Okay, the reason why the community of American City is so effed up on the cusp of Sunday morning, because you got a bunch of weak brothers who will think about they penis, they melon, no matter how the Greeks can love don't look alike, without the mixed heritage, and also they strength thinking being hyper masculine. I'm sorry, and that's what messed the community up. Besides, you want to blame single parent sisters, or excuse me, well, don't make babies out of wedlock then, because they need your sperm in order to make an egg. Okay, we have the baby, come my baby. Let's get this straight. Okay, so I believe I don't have to win a syndrome. I don't have to prove how masculine I am to be a man. Okay, because I know every day when I take a shower, I'm still a man because I have an anatomy. So I don't wake up in the morning like I don't like telling somebody, oh, how to be a man. I know how to act. Okay, I know that I'm my own person. So that's what I like to be seen as. I wish people would see me as an own person, individual, and stop using social ideology to tell me how to live my life. So when I see someone like Mariah who looked excited to break all that barrier, even though she's a woman, that's what excites me. Not to choose Whitney over Selena or somebody else, but Mariah, who represents both communities, along with her being part white as well, broke that barrier to all of us who of any ethnicity too. That's the whole reason why that I love her so much. And she made music universal by the way she is. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I want my crowd to be a universal crowd. I don't want a certain number of people at my crowd. You know what I'm saying? Not only monetary reason, but I want everybody. That's why I speak two different languages, to enjoy my music, not just for the money of it, but to have a legacy on this earth when I die. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why I don't like to be put in a box and be pigeonholed. And what knows me, I hate that mess. So that's why when I saw Mariah, what she stand for back in the day, growing up, her music, her beauty, her talent. I'm sorry if I was Nick Cannon's. I wish I could whoop Nick Cannon's behind. Um, that I would never cheat on her when she stand by you. That type of woman stand by your side when you about to die, bro. You don't cheat on you with some thought, okay? Well, it was Amber Rose or not, okay? I don't care. So let's say he did, but I'm just saying, just using, put some comedy into my video. But anyway, so when she came out, I screamed. Remember, I've been years wanting to meet her. Don't forget that when she was going through her hard time after doing glitter, and she tried to recruit, she charm bracelet, and Daddy said and Eminem was nagging on her and talking about he did her and everything. You understand? When she came out with it, it's like that, y'all. Okay, it's like that. I was in Job Corps, and it was the second year of me being in Job Corps in 2005. And I was 25 years old. I went at 24 after Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake thing. Okay, don't forget these times. Okay, so I had 2 more years to get my vocation finished. Okay, and so what happened was I was going through hell with some students, okay, and some staff. I was a staff and student, okay, and I just had became the center of student of the month at the Aggressor Center at the time, and so, and I wasn't trying to be big headed. Maybe I did step in that, but I also was trying to think about my future when I leave there because I ain't planning to go to college the next year. I plan to go to college someplace else. And I didn't want to go back home to my family because I had issue with them. So what happened was, and then too, by me speaking Spanish, I didn't know I was Spanish Creole then. Okay, I know it's French Creole coming from family members. Remember the Rouse turned to Real turned to Rouse. Remember they only knew my third grandmother who died 90 years old as Rouse later on college when she got married to my third grandfather, like white man. Okay, the one died at 54. Okay, so I did not. My mama did not know they had Spanish Creole roots. Okay, until I saw on Instagram last year. So this is just someone to understand why I'm backtracking and going back and forth with this. So when I was speaking Spanish, coming from Glen Park, sorry, let me tell my business, coming from the east side of Houston, okay, and going back into El Paso, which I thought I learned Spanish, I learned Tejano music, cumbia, norteña, reggaeton, salsa, and all that. Remember, it wasn't used to seeing someone like myself, okay, and living as another Hispanic, and I lost Hispanic drop in me. I was going through a lot. I had people African descent, whites, and also Hispanic folks who were racist, being poetry minded, who thought that because of the way I am, I shouldn't have freedom, like slavery and segregation and die. Okay, I shouldn't be who I was. So they kept bringing up. Then they kept bringing the fact that it was your dudes, that I was offending them, all that. So I was going through a lot of that. Then I had staff members, which you know me, I don't believe authority being abusive and rude and belligerent, and I'm a liberal. So when I was going through that, that's why. So when she came out, it's like an emancipation of Mimi. It was like an emancipation of Zach. I remember I was comparing it, and people was making fun of Mariah Carey at the time because of the Glitter movie. You understand? I stand by Glitter. I love that movie. So when I was going through that situation with the Glitter, people I heard going through that, I was trying to promote. I said, "Yeah, Mariah Carey is still popping," and they were playing her song. And I remember when the album Emancipation Meme came out. Remember in Houston we don't have a Kmart. We did, but it went away. And El Paso had Kmart. That's what Thalia, her ex-husband's wife, Thalia from Mexico, her clothes before it went to Macy's. She had her own clothes lines in Kmart. I remember she came to El Paso that time Thalia did. So during that time, I was trying to save money because I was working and also getting a check from Job Corps. We get paid every 2 weeks. We get $50. We did it for a long time, like $49, excuse me. So I was trying to save money because I got paid bi-weekly too, working switchboard operator. Remember, I was a part-time. So I had the money, and I remember telling the people, I said, yeah, I finally got it. So I'm gonna get I said, y'all. And they said, well, it got sold out. I mean, the album Emancipation Meme got sold out at Kmart. So the Latino guy that worked at Kmart, he was on Viacom, I-10, or McCrae. One of those streets on I-10 told me, I give you a voucher. Not a voucher, I give you a rain check. I said, huh? Remember, I never done a rain check before. Huh? Yeah, when you we give you a rain check, keep it with you, and so when we have it next week, you can use it. So the next Friday, before we sell the mall, I went to Kmart and I got the CD. And I played that CD to the tail. I mean, I'm serious. I play Emancipation Mimi. So when she was singing We Belong Together, I remember buying the single at All That Music, or either at FYI in South Vista Mall. Because remember she made an edition of them, and I didn't want to spend some money on it because I already have access. I was mad with Usher doing the same thing too with Confessions, okay? Because someone had downloaded, gave me the free CD and downloaded it, and the next thing you have the My Boo. I was mad. I said, dude, don't do that, okay? Just have all the music in one app, okay? So But I bought the CD. We went on together. I actually do have it here, by the way. She performed that song. So not to get in detail, but remember that's why I get. So when I went and the reason why that I bought this ticket, me and the girl I proposed, the one who's part Hispanic, part Asian, we were supposed to go, but she had to work. She didn't tell soon her supervisor she had to go, so I spent like 200, almost $300 on this ticket. Not for real, because I had bought a ticket with Groupon too, and I was trying to sell the tickets one for 200. So the one I got from Groupon, they told me was closer, which was closer to the stage, because I didn't want to be away from the stage. I want to see near. Because I was so happy to see Mariah in Lionel. So going back to the situation, not to give a big story, I want you to introduce why I'm so into this woman. Her birthday was on Easter. Okay, it's funny when Selena died. Not funny when dead. I'm talking about it's weird when Selena died back in '94, '95, excuse me, because my aunt shares her birthday. Their birthday was on Easter, '95. Okay, April 16th. 10 years later, from '95 to 2005, Mariah birthday's on Easter. So I gave her a happy birthday, Feliz Dia de Sion. I know that's Pascual time, Resurrection Day or Easter in Spanish, and Feliz Cumpleaños to Mariah Carey. And I gave her in English, so I said Mariah Carey New Year's because her grandfather changed her name, his name from News to Carey. I know a lot about her, okay? And and I gave it to her record label, out of Def Jam. Not her fan club, because I know when you give it to fan club, you're going to get a automatic paper, saying thank you for this net. It comes from the computer. This woman here gave me, and I don't have it no more because I had stuff in storage back in 2011, 2012, and I was going through a lot, and I almost got evicted, so I didn't have a job, and I was going to cosmetology. My stuff got sold by public storage on East Freeway on Federal during June or May of 2012. Now I think that autographed picture, but back in 2005, in May, when I was a student at David Cross Job Consider, she sent me to Mariah Carey with a marker. I call it spray paint marker, saying to Zach, love Mariah. And with a picture. And I jumped out, screamed. Because I didn't never expect that to happen. I screamed. Like a baby. Remember, I was 25 years old, and the folks was like, damn, what the hell's wrong with this dude? Mariah. That motivated me when I went to college. That's why I spent my refund money on pictures at Law Productions. I went to Glamour Shots. I went to I think Mayo Rojas Photography, because I said one day I'm gonna meet this woman. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? Because in this one, before she was dating, that's why I got my dad told me that she married Nick Cannon in 2008. I got made like, what's the matter with you? Because remember, this woman gave me you know what I'm saying? And I told myself, in the future, I one day would want to marry this woman, which I just, don't get me wrong, I will. That's why I was screaming on the video, marry me, okay? Because I'm sorry, I usually like women that's younger than me, but that woman inspired a lot in the stuff I believe in, besides just looks. Because a person can look, but if they don't have my belief system and, struggles, because she wrote songs about being bullied. You know what I'm saying? This is a woman who wrote songs, they can't take that from me. I remember crying, Lord, they can't take that away from me. On her Rainbow album, I have that song. And then when I go through bullying, mistreatment, even from family, from when I was a job, that song comes in, Make It Through the Rain. When I was going through a lot this year, that song came. Remember, this is songs that inspired me. When she talk about Make It Through the Rain, it's gotta be a way, you know what I'm saying? What's the song? Not Someday. What's Make It Happen? You know what I'm saying? And when I go through a lot of suicide, depression, those songs come in my head. These inspirational. It's not religious, but it has an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Especially Make It Happen. I'm gonna pray to the Lord. He gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So do you understand? This is, and people say, well, I have a multiracial experience. Yes, I do, because I can make fun of my background. Okay? I post a pass for pure black with my camera ass. Don't even look jet black, okay? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I should, but I'm making it cover. But even if I, even if I was dark skinned, brown, if it's in my roots, it's my roots. I have a right to do that. No one shouldn't take that away from me, okay? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here if it was my roots. But she inspired me. Her music, her talent, and even though that I took Nikki's side. I'll admit that because people have told me when people bully me based on their age, I can talk to you any kind of way. I'm older. You can't do that to me. That's why I don't like those doing that. So if those were real, you said you defending it, no, because I believe respect on both ways, regardless of what age it is. Okay, but other than that, when I've been bullied, mistreated, she went through a lot of that too. And then people picked on her racial issue. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? That's why in the 90s, when I saw her stand proud, say, I'm African American, Venezuelan, and Irish, I'm sorry. I had to defend. I remember people saying, she ain't black, she's a self-hater, and and I remember defending Mariah, getting into arguments with this over this issue. And I say, if I ever get in the industry, because I know how racist the music industry, even Michael Jackson talked about this stuff, other artists talk about this. I said, I'm going to work with this woman here, okay? Because I like to meet people who speak the same language I do and work with music because they know exactly what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? When I mean mentally and spiritually and all that. I don't like to work with people who are enemies, arch enemies, okay? Who want you to change for them, okay? So that's the whole reason why that I was so happy when she first came out. This is somebody that speaks at the time, and then talked about how what she went through. I know you said, well, your parents was identified as black. Well, they not pure black. And then mention, even I was told from family members, don't mention the mixed background because folks will make fun of us for it. So if that was not, if it wasn't serious to mention, folks would not make fun of it, right? But I grew up at a time with someone like her say it is okay to have more than one race in your roots. Do you know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't be ashamed of that. That's why. And because I don't like nobody, one thing I hate people pigeonholing me and telling me what my place is supposed to be. Okay? So remember, I'm a Leo. Okay? I'm not submissive. I'm very Lion King type. Okay? I may be gentle, I may be friendly, but don't let that fool you. It will come out. Okay? I will roar like a lion about how I want my life to be. And you can see right there my expression. Okay? That's why I see my bipolarism as a gift and a curse. Because if I didn't have that defensive technique, people would walk all over me like a rug. And I don't like being a doormat. I'm not a doormat to nobody. Like, that's what that hated growing up. Folks were trying to teach me to be a doormat and be submissive like that. And I don't want to be like that. So when I saw Go Back to Mariah, I screamed. Because this is a woman that I would love to marry. You know what I'm saying? This is a woman that inspired and broke the barriers and said, I'm not going to let you define me. I define myself. And this is a woman who spoke about being bullied, who talked about making it through the rain. You know what I'm saying? These are songs, you know what I'm saying? Besides the love songs, hero, and anytime you need a friend. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you need a friend. Trouble seems like will never end. Just remember to keep the faith. See, this is songs about not using faith to hurt you like I grew up. This is to inspire, do something to make it out of the situation. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what I love about her music. Anytime you need a friend. I'm serious. So when she came out, that's why I was screaming. Because for years, I always wanted to go to a Mariah Carey concert. For years, I always wanted to meet her in person. For years, and like I said, if I was Nick Cannon need his ass whooped. I'm sorry, to cuss on Sunday morning. So the old wrinkled Tommy, I was Tommy Mottola, okay? I don't like them too, okay? You don't do that to somebody like that, and I'm sorry if that was my wife. There's no way hell I would cheat on her and I'm about to die. Really? She still and gave you 2 kids. Okay? You know how I feel about Mariah Carey. You bully. They said she got with them gangsters. The old wrinkled dude who got money, lucky, who's married to Thalia. Okay, and I loved her too, but she inspired me as much. I just love her novellas. Okay, right? And te quiero vivir cada hora, you know what I'm saying? Eres bien morena, especially with being moreno myself. You know, it's moreno myself. You know what I'm saying? I love that song. But, no. Really? You were bullying over Jennifer Lopez? Y'all lucky I was no gangster back in the days in the 1990s. Gangster Z, it was in New York, not Texas. Or if I had connection in both estados, meaning both those estados, both those states, I'd probably be locked up right now. You, Michael, I'm not Michael Jackson. Don't you hurt Mariah Carey. You know I love him and Nick Cannon, and I defend you when Eminem made fun of you, but don't you hurt that woman. But don't be thotting. You know what I'm saying? No, Mariah will have to worry about me doing that. I'm sorry, I'm be committed to her. She committed to me. You know what I'm saying? See, it takes a Devo and a diva to get together. Okay, I'm a Devo. She's a diva. Okay, y'all not Devos. Leave divas alone. Cause it takes to say birds same fell flock together. Okay, that and we both advocate multiple background. Okay, do y'all see? Okay, so you lucky before Nick Cannon Eminem. Oh, if I was that gangster seating was not legit gangster seat, actually live it life not studio. Okay. I'll be worse than Suge Knight. Don't you fuck with Mariah. Okay, but when it comes to Mariah, you better leave Mariah alone. That's my baby. That's my angel. Y'all just lucky I don't have the power and money, the empire to get y'all. All three of y'all. And anybody else hurt Mariah Carey, you better leave Mariah. Nikki, I'll be worse than Remy Ma. No, you better leave Mariah. I will be carrying. I'm from Texas. I'm not threatening. I'm saying y'all just lucky it didn't happen. Hypothetically speaking. Okay? Y'all just lucky that I don't have that power of influence. Okay? You're lucky that, you know, let that the little nice film guy come out. That ugly part of it will come out. You better leave my woman alone. You talk bad about Mariah Carey. That's my baby. If I defend her during New Year's Eve, you better leave Mariah Carey alone. Yeah. You can have Jen from the block all you want to, Tommy. I told him. I don't care. You better leave Mariah. Count Jennifer, I love you too. Just because you play with my girl Selena don't mean nothing. Yeah, okay, don't leave Mariah alone. I love both y'all, but leave her alone. She being peaceful since she don't know you. Leave her alone. Okay? Anyway, let's get to the subject. So, go back to Mariah Carey. So, when she came out, I'm sorry. Remember, I'm in love with this woman. Anyway, for this, my voice, okay. So, during that time, when Mariah Carey came out, I'm sorry, she sang songs, she changed in different outfits. You know, she seen me blowing O's with it. And shout out to Trey Lorenz. That's the one that I think like Trey Lorenz, that's the one who sang "I'll Be There." He sang also. He sang for us too. He sang some old, Steve Wonder Motown. You know what I'm saying? Like he sang Mariah Carey Motown Babies. You know what I'm saying? Him and his other brothers were singing the also day with Boyz II Men. Boyz II was not there, so they were there. Then that's when her kids came out, and the daughter was put on her dress. So that it was a good. We all had a good time. So she's performed like sharp. She was the first performer. Then, you know, that was. I'm sorry. Those old school those songs. You know, we belong together. You know, and y'all to those who was saying she was lip syncing. No, she was not lip syncing. That was her own voice. So those that she lost it, I lost my voice. Okay, go ahead and shit on me. Leave Mariah alone. She can sing. Okay, don't be mad because you ain't got all that money, okay, and glamour. Okay, thank you. Leave my girl alone. I'm be worse than the one who defended Britney Spears. Leave her alone. I ain't be crying. Leave her alone. Okay, she sang them damn songs. She was not lip singing. Okay, that's not Mia Vanilli. No offense to Mia Vanilli because they did them wrong too, but leave her alone. So, anyway, I kind of feel like shout out to Mary Wells if it's God rest her soul because that happened to her. That's why she was lip singing for an hour. Defended Mary Wells because she was singing her own vocals, but she had lost her voice and she couldn't sing anymore. So I can God rest her soul. She died back at 91. Mary Wells. I'm gonna say my God, yeah, that was her. Mary Wells. Don't forget. But anyway. back in the day. So anyway, so the favorite part of the concert that what's the name Jazz was asking was all of her. Okay, when it goes to Mariah, and I was happy to see that part of just my baby, mi reina mi corazón came out, okay? Mi novia mi corazón, mi reina mi corazón, mi esposa mi futura, okay? El futuro, excuse me, el futuro. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, para siempre es mi baby, okay? She always be my baby, okay? So, es mi baby para siempre, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? So, do you understand? That's somebody that who spoke multiculturalism and you know what I'm saying, renegade back in the 90s and early 2000s. That's what I, as an artist who stand for that, that's why okay. Now, I just can't get over the Mariah Carey because she look good, she nice, she big, got a little badunkadunk. I'm sorry to say no offense, I trying to be, and thick leg. Ooh, she don't think of no stockings. Yeah, oh, she looking good. She got a little thick, but she was still fine. Little baby, nice baby fat, okay? Mm-hmm. I was checking it out. Yes, I was. I'm so sorry if I was checking it out. But anyway, let's get to so. And I think Brian Tanaka's they back together. I kept saying, y'all leave my woman alone. I was for the laughing. I said, don't be touching her when she was taking her car, leave her jacket alone. I said, don't you leave her alone. That's mine. Let me take that off. Yeah, you can tell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love me some Mariah Carey. Anyway, poor this. So let's get to the subject of my other role model, Lionel Richie, who's a brother who, even though he's black identified, he's multiracial himself, like many of us often in all different shades and heritages. He come and he don't coon and buffoon, okay, and do and say what's up, my nigga, that type of thing. He not like that. That's why that's the type of we need them type of male artists back, okay, in the African American sense. Please, Lord, bring it back. It's Sunday morning. Please, please bring it back. Please bring it back. Okay, we get them. Get them stupid fishes off the stages. Okay, that's why I'm not. One was a blessing place. They said, well, what's one rapper name? 2 Chainz are coming. I said, I don't want to see that. No, that's not my cup of tea. Anyway, so get back to Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie came in, performed, and I was trying to sing, and and remember, I stood up sometimes, I sat down sometimes, and I would listen. I started recording for those who want, because I'm a Lionel Richie fan. Remember, I grew up a time when he had the Jerry curl, when and lucky I was shocked that him and Mariah didn't sing "In This Love." Cause remember Mariah and Lionel Richie sang that. Not Richie, I mean Luther Vandross sang that a remake of Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. And remember, before Mariah, even though their birthdays the next to each other, you know who my first love is. The one and only Diana Ross. Okay, I ain't know she in her 40s back in the day. Okay, but she was looking good. Okay, and so I remember my aunt who's chasing birthday, Selena. That's her role model, Diana Ross. That's why I'm a Diana Ross fan. Okay, and I love that long hair. It was weaving. I don't care. It still look good on Diana Ross. Oh, I love. She came on gowns. Okay, so I love Miss Diana Ross. Upside Down Eternity is when Mariah was singing Heartbreaker with me, a remix of Diana Ross, Sweet Hangover. That's okay. Alright, so I was shocked that she then sang with Lionel. It would be nice to see both of them sing In His Love because he did sing that track with Diana Ross, okay? And we no longer had Luther Vandross anymore, God rest his soul. But that's how I would love to see that, okay? Well, going back to Mariah and Lionel Richie, when Lionel Richie came there, and it was a more older crowd. So this is these are old school people in my age. Those who, because I don't look 38 years old, but this is those their age and there was going on. I mean, this concert was a good concert, and he sang songs, and I was like, when can you? They were like, we can sing 3 times, lady, and I love you. That song, I get emotional when I hear a song because the woman who being blind in the video. Okay, looking for, and that's when I was singing that. Actually, I want to learn to sing that song in English and Espanol. I would love to turn that song. You know what song that I would love to kind of sample of if I had permission? That song, the cumbia song. Whatever that swing yours is, if I take a minute of that beat and put that line, Richie, I mean, y'all, okay, no, we're talking business now, okay? So I'm being serious. Since I'm close to 40 and good things are going right now, I'm trying to start doing my music, okay? And get the politics out the way. I just don't want the politics interfere in the music. That's why I talk about it a lot. So, but me personally, any producer who wanna work, if AB hide it out there, no offense, bro, I'm gonna make a video about you too, okay? About the child support, besides what they say about who you are, or they thought, or what they misinformed who you are on the police record, on your mugshot, okay? About child support, talking about AB, talking about Selena's brother, Kitania. I would love to take this remake, the Lionel Richie song in English and Spanish. I would love to do a bilingual version of it, and I also would love to put a cumbia beat to put, to market in the Tejano arena as well. If you want to do bachata, we'll do that as well, because that's popping. Okay, so I would love to do that as well. Learn, make sure my Spanish is good when I sing it in Spanish. Make sure I'm pronouncing the sounds right. I'm very professional about that. So guitar to a Devo. Okay, so points. I would love to do that as well. That's emotional. I get emotional to hear that song because it's just seeing that song. Remember, the woman is blind in the video. So imagine it's a beautiful sister. So I get emotional when I hear that song because if I'm talking to a woman, to do people that you like with me, it's not for the dudes. Shut up. Cállate, way. Shut the fuck up. You don't know me like that. And stop assuming that. And stop fantasizing who wanted to see that. When you, the ladies, hear me out. When a man sing that emotional song to you about he love you, you know what I'm saying? And remember, going back to the video, it's a blind woman. Okay, so imagine if you was God forbid, let's make you blind and a man like Lionel Richie, you can't see him, but he sing all these beautiful songs, these words to you. I've been around women. That's why I've been around women to know about them. Not to say all of them the same. That's why. So y'all dudes who stick away from women, but y'all say I love them. You don't know women like that as much. I don't even know every woman, so I can't speak for every woman. But when it comes to those type of songs, that women I know would get emotional because they like a man who's a Prince Charming. That's why I present myself as Prince, even dress like one. I don't dress like no ratchet thug. I ain't trying to live like that. I ain't about that. They want a woman, or want a man who could get their attention, who let them for who they are first, and their beauty second. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to do a song like that, even if I was at a wedding to a wife, not a husband. No offense. I will not marry no dude. Okay? Stop fantasizing with your stupid stereotypes, you ignorant asshole. Start to cuss on a Sunday morning, but I get tired of folks trying to determine someone's life. Once again, I hate that shit. If I with my wife and I just married her and they had receptions, I would love to sing that song to her. Okay? You know what I'm saying? After we say I do. And that song, when you're looking for I'm sorry. That's why I was waiting for that song because when he was singing the other song, uh, "Stuck on You" and everything, he was singing that. Like, okay, hold on, let's get to the songs that really touches me. Okay, all night long, I like that too. So, what part? And I don't want to go around everywhere around. Just trying to remember everything. What really got me really emotional, start crying, was when he talked about so many people we lost Natalie Cole. I think he mentioned Luther Vandross and he mentioned George Michael. I said, well, Whitney Houston, okay? And he said one song that person I miss is Michael Jackson. When he started singing "We Are the World," as a person of African descent, regardless with the mixture or whatever, I cry about that because that's when the time we saw people in Ethiopia. Remember, this was the time when I always bring about the folks, about the black first African American. And remember, I was one of those folks, like the guy on the movie Boys in Hood, saying, "We not African." And every time I hear that, it reminds me because people and it wasn't the white racist people or the Pocho or Latino ones making these jokes. It was people of our own. And I cry about that because we shouldn't even allow this to be going on back in the day because those people who were not there, remember, it's our people down there in Ethiopia and other parts who are offended. They don't got a house. They're not living in ghetto with Section 8, public housing, and food stamp. And they live without that. Okay? And I had to sometimes remind myself, I'm going through shit, but not like that, you know. And it's both to my both native people, because you got folks like that on reservation living close to that. So when I hear that song, "We Are the World," and I think about those kids, I was crying. No, I'm sorry, I was. I could, when he started singing, dancing on the ceiling, and after that song, I couldn't. I had to try to, because I started crying, because there's a lot of people that go through a lot. And remember, you have celebrities who say they care about the poor. They put money to this song, "We Are the World." And I remember hearing that song, "We Are the World," seeing the kids eating a cracker and looking thin. And that's our people that will suffer. And we out here, fighting, acting a fool. And I'm saying we, but some of our people, and you living off of a government, and I'm not trying to live on the government. I'm trying to get the hell out of the situation. Me making YouTube, trying to get attention, get famous, and have my brand, become an entrepreneur. That's the whole reason why I do what I do. Okay? Have my own job. I was crying that if anyone saw me at the concert, and now you saw me doing this on my shirt when we saw "We Are the World," and I was singing that song. And one thing I hate, that my battery was running out, that I didn't take that. That's why I couldn't take the whole show if I was doing clips, because I was going back to Instagram, Facebook, going to certain groups that I belong to, along with YouTube, and share this on Twitter. This is, that's why my battery was going down, because of Mariah Carey and then Richie. I started crying, because I remember those images of our people down there in Africa who suffered, who didn't go through slavery in the United States, okay? Who didn't go through the civil rights movement and had six back in the bus. And then we out here, we got all this stuff going on. We got jewelry, diamond, everything else. Then we fighting over Section A in public housing. Them folks don't got no damn public housing. Them folks don't got no damn food stamps. And they sitting here begging for food. You know what I'm saying? And we sing "We Are the World." And we going through a lot with the Black Lives Matter. Why are we shouting "Black Lives Matter"? Because you damn right, I don't want no stupid ass racist cop that I got to spend tax on, that's coming out my damn paycheck every fucking damn year, and going through that badge, want to beat my ass, want to hurt me because I've one drop of black blood, along with those who are sharing their DNA Hispanic roots as well, because they also getting mistreated as well. But while we shouting it, can we spend money on the people who we came from? Because besides the white and native, we also came from Africa. That most people point that out a lot. And they not living in no Section A. They weren't going through the crack epidemic back in the day. Do y'all understand this? They going 10 times worse in a country. They ain't run by no European. Let's get that straight. So when I hear that song, and I remember folks making jokes about that, and I remember my grandmother on my dad's side, her dad, rumor has it, besides her dad being black, Native American, and white, okay, his wife, which is her dad's mother, talking about her dad's dad, her grandfather, her paternal grandfather, they said that Grandma too, that's the one who said we ain't had no pickaninnies up in here when they was growing up. Okay, that's her. That her mother was from Africa. And now, I don't know if it's true, because most of African slaves came from West Africa. But rumor had that was Ethiopian. And I remember as a child hearing folks talking bad about Ethiopians before the weekend came in, okay? And I remember folks, I'm talking about not just non-black folks, non-classified black, I'm talking about Latinos, including Mexicanos, Chicanos, I'm talking about, it was people African American saying, "Oh, them thin Ethiopians," and by me being thin, oh no wonder. I remember a dude that's my complexion, who's mixed with black and Mexican. I think his dad's Mexican. He had kinky hair, and cause mom and the brother's more lighter than a white dude. And I remember he was saying that joke back in '94. Oh, you was talking about my mixed backgrounds, and I'm like, why would you say that? You know, those folks, you don't forget, we connect the African diaspora, connected with those people. I mean, if it wasn't for you being here, bro, you could be out there suffering in the desert too. You know what I'm saying? So I broke crying when I started singing "We Are the World," because I was a kid seeing this and saying, "Oh, I don't want to go there." And those are African descent. That's why we don't want to go to Africa. We know through the African channel, okay, is now showing that not all of Africa's that way, but that's the only way we saw Africa was Discovery Channel and that. So when people say go back to Africa, that's why some of us didn't say we were African American. We would say we were black. Do you understand that? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you because we think of Africa as primitive people in jungles running around without no clothes, without no running water. And so, and you know what I'm saying? And that's why, okay? So, and then too, many of us was told to only claim the black part because of slavery and Jim Crow. That's why I'm not big on the one drop rule. That's why I advocate one drop because we're not lying. Look, I don't waste my time researching my roots and making lies about it, okay? I technically put my homework down back when I saw Queen, okay? And start asking questions, start trying, and begging my dad to go to Clayton Library in Midtown right there by the Texas Medical Center, okay? By Ben Taub Hospital in Harmon Park, okay? That's the Clay Library's genealogical research library and trying to find my roots. I remember spending my credit card on Internet.com back in 2000 and found out who I am, okay? So, that's just, you know what I'm saying? So when I mentioned we have three routes to go to, we have three nations to go to. Africa, North America, because we're part Native American, and Europe, okay, because we're part European. So that's why I take issue with this. And when I remember as a child, seeing the folks in Fannin, and like, oh my God, that they suffer like that in Africa. And when we were as a kid, so when I hear We Are the World, that brings all those memories, and I bust out crying. I'm not lying. During the concert, it was hard for me to be happy when he started singing Dancing in the Ceiling and All Night Long and Party Fiesta. Okay, I'm serious. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't, I still was crying while I was trying to dance to Walking or Dancing in the Ceiling. And remember, now, and I was telling the Hispanic woman next to me who's shout out for Mariah Carey, I said, I remember as a kid wanting to dance on the ceiling. For real. And my grandma said, you better get yourself down. You don't fall hurt yourself. Because I try to do like Lionel Richie, okay? I remember him dancing. How you dance? Walk on the ceiling. So, it was hard for me. I'm sorry. When I hear We Are the World, I get emotional about that because I remember people suffer. And we out here, and remember I didn't grow up in Section 800, I grew up middle class, okay? And folks don't understand. If we don't get our shit together as a people, that's why I'm not here for that coonery, buffoonery, and call yourself a nigga and being exploited, and then you want to talk about thuggery and laugh at the dudes talking about I'm not a man, but they not living as dudes. You know what I'm saying? As you know, taking responsibility, working, have your own legit business, not hustling in a illegal way, and taking care of your kids and your baby mamas that you could have created, okay? If we don't get our shit together, and I'm sorry to cuss on Sunday morning, Trump about to make it hard for us. Okay? That's why I'm not happy that he won, but I am, because it's helping us to mature and start taking action and not playing around. Y'all still sleep. It ain't gonna happen. You're not God, so shut up. You might end up like We Are the World. Okay? That's what I'm looking. That's why I talk about racial issues and political issues, because I think about the future. Okay, I'm not trying to live in the present and the past. I'm trying to think about the future, so it won't be in the past, and a bad present won't repeat itself. I hope y'all get that in your head. I'm a very rational person. That's why I always take things seriously. So going back to the concert, and I remember, so when we sing this song, "I Love You," and stuck. And the funny part of the concert was stuck on you. He said when he came to Houston, because first you're talking about folks saying Lionel Richards. When Houston, he down home, he talked for a bit, and then and a lot of folks was dancing. I mean, you had couples dancing in the middle of down there with their girlfriend, men girl with girlfriend or their wives, and like that's. I wish the girl I was talking with me, her be dancing, because even though she's younger than I am, what I'm saying, I can bring her a little as an old guy, you know what I'm saying? So, so what happened is when we were dancing, and he was talking about the times has changed, and he was talking about that a big old man in backstage. He said, "Lionel, I made love to you." He said, "Wait a minute, hold up. I know y'all laughing. Hold up. Wait a minute. I ain't made love." So his girlfriend walked in. Yes, I was there. I said, "Wait a minute." He realized that people made love to his songs, and I think I would rephrase it that way. I would never say I made love to Lionel Richie. Okay, come on, bro. Don't. I mean, I don't know what he was, but no, dude, don't do that. Don't say that. Okay, okay, no. Say to the man that me and my wife made love to your songs and made kids out your songs. Don't sit there and tell this man, hey, I made love. Come on. If you was smoking that damn kush or crack or weed or whatever, let me say it like it is, or the water in the wet, they talking about the bomb fluid, leave it alone, meth, all that, leave it alone. Don't get drunk no more. All like that. Just joking. But the man meant that he made love to his wife and babies out of it. So folks made, yeah, I mean, the Lionel Richie songs, see, before R. Kelly with his thought ass. People made love, not bump and grind. They bump and grind while making love. Okay, it was passionate when when you having sex with your wife in a proper sense. Say Sunday. Okay, men, it's about love. It ain't about smacking it, whip it up and down and go, and then and here come baby mama drama. No, I do first and then do it, which makes sense because if the girl now, the woman I'm talking to, if she and I choose to get married, oh yeah, I'm gonna put some old school Lionel Richie. I'm gonna throw. I don't have no R. Kelly shit in my house, but let's put some Lionel Richie. Okay, at least he ain't harboring nobody and all us. So let's get fish on trying to be messy like when the wind's up here, when the wind's up here back home like it is. But anyway, so going back to the situation. So after we had started dancing city and part of fiesta, I think it was the last song. I got it was he sang Brick House. He was singing what's the song when he was in Commodores? Then he sang Brick House, so we got up and it's a brick house. And remember before, and then he showed a picture of a sister with Afro on there, yeah. Like, all ain't out. Says brick house. We was singing all we were dancing. So there's a Caucasian woman who was sitting. She had her husband. I think she had her daughter or her granddaughter. They was in front, and she had a cane. So remember, she an old lady. So she had a cane. She hurt herself, baby. So as he said, "Are you okay down there?" He said, "I gotta realize we got kids bringing their children here. I mean, their children, their parents here. See, they didn't realize." They say when their mama was dancing brick house, she became a brick house. Brick house. She said, "I see why." I said, "She okay?" Yeah. She said, "Yeah." See, I didn't realize back then mom was a brick house. Everybody was laughing. And then we started singing, and we was singing the songs "Brick House" and one of the songs of Commodores. I got with him because I remember watching that song. It went Lionel Richie, baby. If y'all don't saw it, I remember watching that video back in 1998, 88, 88, 87. And I know you said this song came back in the 70s or late 80s, or late 70s, early 80s. And let me tell you the reason why I mentioned that. Remember, my family didn't have cable till 1988. Okay, my grandparents on my dad's side. My grandmother on my mom's side had cable. They had cable. Okay, my grandma and my step grandfather. So back in 30 years ago, hold on, y'all. I don't know who this is. Okay, back in 30 years ago, okay, um, 30 years ago when I was 7 years old, going on 8, summer of 1987, I saw the Commodores, and I remember Lionel Richie got a fro, and it was a light skinned woman with long straight hair in the video, or she was a Hispanic, if I'm not mistaken. And I said, "Oh, Donna Ross, Donna Ross," and everybody was telling me that's not Donna Ross. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I was a kid. Yeah, that's Donna Ross. That's Donna Ross. And my brothers who were older was saying, "No, that's not Donna Ross." So that's the first time we seen a Commodores video. Remember, I'm used to seeing Lionel Richie when he went solo. Okay, in this love, I love you, dancing, party fiesta. That's the Lionel Richie I knew. Okay, and we are the world. Okay, so that's the Lionel Richie I remember. Remember, you know what I'm saying. So, and and now in the what I'm saying, I didn't know anything about the Commodores. I remember hearing Brick House from parties and get-togethers, but I did not know that was him until I got older. You know what I'm saying? Scott 179. Remember this? Lionel Richie was popping in the Commodores, and Brick House was a couple years before I was born. Okay, because I was born in '79. When y'all, those who's in that time, y'all will dance. The last year y'all danced the disco. That's when I was born. When Enough Is Enough came out with Barbra Streisand and Donna Summer. Okay, and a couple days before Prince, I Wanna Be Your Lover. Okay, can't sing right now. That's why I had my hair blew out last year and trying to look like Prince when he died. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay. So that's why I contributed to him when he passed away, because I was born after, I think that song came out with my maternal grandmother's birthday. Okay? Okay. She was, 30? Or she was 40. She had turned 40. Sure did. She's 40 years older than me. Yeah. She's 40 years older than me. My grandma on my mom's side. Okay? Not the one who raised me. Okay? So anyway, my point is to get to surgery. So that's why, not baby. You remember in the golf cart? You remember in the lady with the long, straight black hair? She like exotic looking. I thought it was Diana Ross. And I said, oh, Diana Ross! Diana Ross! I remember saying that. They go Diana Ross! Because I was a big fan of Diana Ross. Oh, she had long hair! Diana Ross! Diana Ross! And my family said that it's not Diana. Yes, it is! Remember, I was very argumentative as a kid. When Nita Baker came out with song Sweet Love, and my dad's side had the Al Rapture. We play the old school songs, y'all. Old school songs that bring memories. And I remember at 7 years old, the second year of me being in the first grade, because I flunked with Whitney Houston, okay? I was graduating in 97, 1998. And I remember me say, Sweetie Love. And my aunt said, no, it's not Sweetie Love, it's Sweet. No, it is. It's Sweet Love. And I remember that time. And then too, hold up, I remember when my grandfather, my dad's side, okay, was playing Love and Happiness, by Al Green. And I remember saying, loving at the way, before I flunked the first grade, okay, because it's back in 86, okay, because 86 and 7, that's when I was in the second year. 85, 86 was my first year in first grade, okay. So I remember he had a tape of Al Green, greatest hits. And love and happiness. So I said, love it at the way. And my grandfather would say, no, it's love and happiness. No, it's loving at the way. So you get my point. So y'all get my point. But let's get back to so when he started singing that song, that's when I first saw the video of him with the Commodores within the golf cart, and like in the summertime, and the girl, the women come out and see the Commodores, and the one with the long, straight black hair, and I thought it was Diana Ross, yeah. So one with the curly hair, one of them light skin got those Diana Ross back in the day. I thought, is that Diana Ross? That Diana Ross? Okay, so y'all get my point. I thought that was Diana Ross, but it wasn't. Okay, because remember, that's my first love. Way before Whitney, Mariah, Janet, Selena, and all the Gloria Estefan, Madonna. Okay, way before them, Diana Ross was my first love. Okay, my endless love. Okay, that was my first. That's what I'm saying, because my aunt that was her role model. Diana Ross was her role model. Okay, so she had a bunch of her albums. Okay, see, I'm old school. Albums. We had albums. We had CDs then. We had LPs, cassette tapes, and 45s. Okay, see, I'm bringing that old school back. See, y'all, those who weren't born at that time, y'all know what y'all talking about. And those who older than me, you don't know about that. Yes, I did, because I hung around older people. Remember the kids? Not to bring up my psychiatric situation. My grandma, I remember her, on my dad's side, I remember when we went to Deer Park Hospital back in 1992 when I asked to get help for my suicide, okay, and depression. And I did not know this, but what they told her. They said, what it is, Zach is an adult child, okay? and the kids are more kids. So when he around other children, they cannot relate to him because he's an adult child. Y'all see my point? So I always, and one thing y'all saying, as my sibling, as my dad's siblings, my aunt and uncle would tell you that my dad was always into books and read a lot. Okay, and you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm very, and like my grandmama would tell me, oh, you're just like your daddy. You always go back to dates and time and history, this and that. He's that way. You get my point? So my aunt told, I remember when my great aunt had passed away, and they was in the back of the car, and my cousin was driving back in 2010, right? Okay, and so my grandma's younger sister, because she was the last child out of 9 girls on my dad's side. And when she passed away, we went to her funeral that Saturday, and I remember my aunt saying, my dad would say his name. You remember we got whoopers and stuff talking about my aunt and my uncle. We were bad, but my dad talking about, she said, he was the oldest one. He liked to be the grown up one of us. So that's where I get that from. I never wanted to be a child. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Michael Jackson, I loved it. Like when I turned 18, 20 years ago, I said thank you Jesus that Monday morning. Okay, well, before school started on my on the when I turned on my 18th birthday. Okay, my senior year, I said thank you Jesus. I never liked it to be under one's control. Okay, even my own parents would tell you that. That's why and so when they so you know what I'm saying. So and remember, I was around older people. I was the only child in the family. I was the first grandchild on my dad's side. Okay, so now my first son. Okay, he don't have no other kids. Okay, so do you understand? So I was around older people. So all the music people said, "Dang, how do you know about that stuff?" That's before your time because they would play that song. Remember, it took me a while to like hip hop music. Okay, when y'all watch Straight Outta Compton, I'm glad they put that out. There was division in the African American community about what you listen to. If you were listening to R&B, you was the upscale person. You listen to hip hop, rap music, even though it wasn't when before it got destroyed by the corporations and the private prison owners, it's called like it is, and the buffoon and cooning and the thug and call yourself a nigga shit came in. It was clean. But to upclass, upscale folks in the African American community, we saw that as street music, ghetto music. We don't want to be associated with that, especially you can play that from the white folks. We don't want to be social. No. So back in the day, and I remember, and folks in here in Houston understand, the reason why 9-7 on the box exists, okay, because in here in Houston, the only R&B station and play Coco Black music was Magic 102, 102 Jams. Okay, I remember we listened. That's how I know about Prince and Michael Jackson. Even there, sometimes play Madonna. You know what I'm saying? They cross that barrier in hip hop. In R&B music. And if you listen to R&B, you was an upscale brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? You associated with that. So if you lived in a hood, and we saw rap music as street ghetto music. Don't be associated. And I remember it took me a while to like rap music. Okay, it did. I remember my siblings on my mom's side, who grew up in the hood, will make fun of me because I didn't like rap music back 30 years ago. I'm being honest with you. The Fat Boys was okay because they crossed over into my like Run DMC. I didn't like Walk This Way. I did Aerosmith. I did not like that. Trust me. I saw that street. It was that bougie person, middle class. It took me to MC Hammer and Salt and Pepper to like rap music. Okay? I remember criticizing LL Cool J back. Yes, I did. I was one of them haters. Okay? So, do you understand? So, we want to bring this history up. Y'all don't understand. Listen to Lionel Richie, Don Ross, and all that. That was our music. Whitney Houston. And we associated with that. So we had old school music, and I remember when we would go to get-togethers, we'll play that type of music. You know what I'm saying? Jan Jackson, Michael Jackson. That was ours. You know what I'm saying? And we saw ghetto. That's one thing about the crack epidemic did divide us. We saw that it's associated with that. We not get involved with that. You know what I'm saying? So do you understand it? That's why. So read about if those in Houston. Reason why 99 Box exists is because when they did play rap music on 102 Jams, the only Coco Black station, okay, in Houston, R&B station. The upscale people, people who don't like rap music, called the station and complained about it. That's why in 1990s we didn't play. The only time they play rap music now when they do the remixing, you know what I'm saying? They play the old school. They ain't gonna play that new shit. Okay, so because they got tired of the street stuff, they let it happen for a while. But when they start putting bitch and hoe and nigga, that's when folks started complaining about it. Okay. And then, of course, they edit nigga, but when they play Tupac about hoes, and you had, I'll never forget, Robin Breeden, whatever her name was, a light skinned woman that was on 99 Box back in the 90s. She'd come to the morning show back in the day. And she remember when Queen Latifah came out with UNITY, they would play their own 102. She said it's about time. She at the end, the middle of the song, a Queen Latifah song, she said it's about time that we have a song talking about bitches and hoes. We'll stop this mess right now. And even though I'm guilty of saying that, and I said those insults I call men bitches and hoes, I call myself a bitch, okay? Y'all know, because I'm spiteful and bipolar. You gotta understand, that's when women demanded respect. And I remember saying, yeah, and that's why I criticize Amber Rose, because I call her the stuff she want me to call, because she had no self-respect. Us men respect women who respect themselves. I want y'all ladies to know, and those young and girls who watching, because y'all shouldn't be listening to me cussing up you those who are underage. But y'all do what y'all want to do, because I was in them time too looking at stuff that ain't supposed to be looking too back in the day. But anyway, us true men respect women who respect themselves. Women who don't respect themselves don't get treated respect. It's the same thing with the men. Okay? Dudes, brothers, that's why I told one of the Hispanic guys come on my channel will refer me nigga in a loving so-called way, and I had to check him. You know who he is. You know who he is. He's from Houston. I'm from Houston too. The brothers who get shot down by police, okay? The brothers who get, that's not all brothers. There are brothers who don't do that mess. Remember, I'm so about Black Lives Matter and stuff. I'm going to say it right now. Me as a brother of African descent named Pure, I don't forget where I come from. I know my history. And we was always taught to be survived by being disrespected. And I'm not one of them brothers who allow people to walk all over me. That's why I'm very strong about that. Okay? And so when anytime you call yourself a nigga, you don't have respect for yourself. So cops gonna sit, and anybody actually gonna shit on you and treat you like what you want to be treated. And our ancestors died for us to get respect. So that's the whole reason why I have an issue with that word. And I don't let nobody in my circle call me that. I check you. I check my own two brothers who grew up in the hood about that. That's why they get treated like shit. And I'm gonna let you know, when it comes to racial issues, it's funny that some people say, oh, that person's racist. And I've never been times when I came around people who were, and they saw me as different. They always say what you do, since who you, what you are, how people treat you, regardless of whatever. That's very true. And when I met people, they said, dang, I never met a person like you. Whoa. And I never people who were stereotypical by choice get mad and jealous and try to cause friction. And they will say, they see it as a nigga. And I said, yeah, but I don't see myself as a nigga. That's all that matters. But anytime you go around, and that's why I slightly agree with people who say the victimhood. Yeah, I'm a victim, but I'm trying to recover from being a victim. Unlike these people, I'm be fiddler and be victim at the same time and complain about their victimhood. If you keep on living your victimhood and not do nothing about it, and keep putting burdens on people who don't want to, people gonna treat you like the way how you want to be treated, because you asked them to be treated like that. Okay, so I tell my young brothers out there, not to change the subject. When you out there calling yourself a nigga, no, it's not respect you. When you get into some shit, okay, when you get in drama. When Lionel Richie concert came out, you had everybody there. White folks were there, Spanish folks, everybody there. You would always evacuate to see Mariah Carey and Lionel Richie, and people respected it. No N word was used. Okay? People respect it. That's why brothers like Lionel get more respect in society, even in this race society, than someone like Kodak Black. Okay? Or what's that light skinned brother who got knocked in the head in California from Florida, Ratchet, Florida? Incision, whatever his name is. Them brothers, them Conan brothers. They don't get respect. That's why cops looking for them to put them as the next slave. You know what I'm saying? And when I demand respect, and show myself self-respect. And that's why folks respect me. That's why folks don't like my views, because I'm not out here cooning. And it's getting that old butt dance shucking down chain. That ain't got no contract yet. Okay? And I do things on my way. So that's what I'm saying. So when folks start hearing about all that shit, nobody call Clear Channels, Clear Connection, whatever, and say, excuse me, we need your own station. We don't want this stuff in here. And that's why 99 Box got its own station. That's why you hear all the hip-hop stuff. I want y'all to understand that. So folks, everybody think that everybody in one community is monolithic. I want to educate people. We're not all that monolithic. And I show the truth when I'm on the integrated set, so I want everybody to be educated. So going back to Lionel Richie situation, okay? Well, Lionel Richie, everybody showed him love. You had folks of all races there. That's what I was love to saw that. Integrated crowd, and people show him respect, because back in them days, them brothers, that's what we need in this industry, something like that, to represent brothers. Lionel Richie clean, he dressed how he want to dress, he's nice, you know, he get a little air. I saw that too in his concert, but that's why I stayed, because some folks left when Mariah left. I stayed because I know my history. It wasn't for Lionel Richie. You know, Mariah's a woman, and she's a minority, and she's mixed and everything. As a brother of African descent, even though Lionel Richie's like I am, you know what I'm saying? He brought barriers for someone like me to be. That's what folks say. I don't forget where I come from. That's why I stayed at the concert, and I remember them days, because it wasn't for Lionel. I was 19 when I have a chance to get in the entertainment industry. And one thing about Lionel Richie, he didn't cool and buffoon and call himself a nigga and act all buffoonish instead of picture type. Okay? So I had to give my respect. Hold on, let me get this straight right now. I had to give my respect to someone who broke a barrier for me way before Mariah did. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, and this, all y'all young brothers, if you want to come up in the game, learn from Mr. Lionel Richie. Learn from that brother. If you want to emulate a brother and you try to emulate Lionel Richie. Okay? Emulate that. Leave that old butt dancing and buffooning and cooning and call yourself a nigga looking ratchet shit alone. That's why they think our lives don't matter. Okay, when you call yourself a nigga, like Lambo call herself a slut, nobody don't give a damn about your damn ass. I'm sorry to cuss here, but I tell it like it is. So, if y'all talking about, so when the brother talking about go see 2 Chainz, that's buffoonery. I don't want to see that shit. Something upscale, uplifted, and everybody respected Lionel Richie in that concert of all colors. Of all colors. Okay? Everybody had a good time there. Because he gave a good show without no minstrel show. Seeing Kendall, I said, what's up, my nigga? Okay? And have air rakes. I don't want to see that shit. I didn't hear no end where everybody had sense in my prediction. And I may be come on for certain people, but majority of people, my age group, even younger than me, and those who are old school, our grandpa and daddy and mama age, and grandma had sense. Let's get it straight. They had sense. And I like to have fun where the folks are there to have sense to have fun. Okay? Not while they're out acting a fool. Okay? That's why. Okay? So when I was at Lionel, I had to give my damn respect to that brother. That's a true king of our generation. If any brother of, I don't care if you're dark, light, whatever, of the, coming up in this generation, want to be the next artist, learn from that brother, that strong brother, Lionel Richie. Learn from him how to be in this game. Because I tell you, as a brother myself, I had to give my damn respect. Okay? Because if it wasn't for him, there would not be any of us here. It wouldn't be no Michael and anybody else. So y'all trying to be like Chris Brown, be the Soldier Boy, and all that mess, and Kodak Black, and Kevin Gates, and all that other mess, and Lil Wayne, no offense, Drizzy, Drake, all that. Okay, leave that mess alone. Learn from a brother who knows how to keep it well, and keep it moving, keep it going, keeping everything. That's what we need to learn from. We need them old school brothers like that in the game. I'm telling you, who can teach us something. A true father figure. To shout out to Nicole, Richie, and Sophia, and the other brother came out from his second marriage. That is a good father figure. That's a good brother. Right there. And I had to stay at that concert till 11, almost o'clock, almost to have to get an Uber because I didn't want to get cooped up in the hood in these situations because I live in the hood. I call an Uber to come pick me up. And my phone got dead that day. Okay. That night. Okay? That's the whole reason why I stayed my ass at that concert. Because I'm sorry to get all dramatic cussing here, but I want everybody to understand because I'm very emotional about this. Because that brother broke barriers for someone like me. And y'all, he had the cool, had a second job, he got to do all that extraordinary stuff. That's cooler before they send you your ass to be a slave in a plantation called a prison complex. I'm telling y'all, we need to change our game. That's why I'm glad Trump won. To wake our ass up. Because y'all been too damn asleep in this damn generation and those younger. Stop being stepping flexion. Stop being pickaninny. Stop being Sambo for them corporations to put your ass locked up. That's what Kodak Black going through right now. That's what Trick Shunk, the light skin, that's what all these, and Chris Brown. When y'all choose to be the buffoon coons and stepping flexions, you get no damn fucking respect. You insult your heritage when you call yourself a damn nigga. That's why on my channel, nobody calls me a nigga with an E-R or with an A. Of all colors. You asking yourself to be lynched. And our folks died for this country. Died in this country with African DNA, both mixed and pure. Dark or light hair, street curl, permed or with proud perm, afro, conker or whatever dress. So we can have a better life on this earth. And if you want a father figure person, look at Lionel Richie. Okay? You better have to give my damn respect. My salute to that brother. And he put on a damn good show. It had me laughing. It had me crying. It had me all that. It had folks jumping out to the point they almost got hurt because they broke their ankle, broke their hip, their legs. Talking about the white woman in front of them because their brick house came in, baby. Brick house. I'm sorry. Everybody know we had family get together. They put brick house all the time. I tell it like it is, y'all. I tell it on my channel. Okay? So I'm telling y'all, we need to go back to that. Leave that buffoonery and nigga and pants sagging, which is 65 and faggot. Not wearing sandals and then faggot. Sag your pants off. Because that's what you acting, you're another man in jail that's fucking in the ass. So to cuss like that on Sunday, but I'm telling y'all can't call me because I don't sag my pants and nobody never touched that area what they think. Hello. Point is, that's when we need to go back to the Lionel Richie Commodore days to learn about that and bring that back. Not picking any, not Sambo, not Jigaboo, and call yourself a nigga, not stepping fetch shit, not Amos and Andy shit. I take this very serious because we ask y'all asking, and I shouldn't have to be after 1964 telling folks stop calling me the N-word. I should not be asking folks to stop calling the N-word. That should not even be allowed. But y'all got coonery and buffoonery and butt dancing puppets making fun of folks who stood for us, who want to be seen as universal individuals and not making jokes about not black and not OG when they actually didn't say that. Jay-Z. Okay? While you over here singing, one thing I would like to comment about that, while you over here making a comment about not black and OJ, at least OJ didn't go around saying niggas in Paris and being a bunch of buffoons and coon, you and Kanye. A bunch of white folks. See, we didn't see that show that last night, a couple nights ago. Niggas in Paris. Stupid assholes. Sorry, Beyonce, but your husband's out cooning. Okay, that show was a Britannicus performance. I love that show. I'm glad I spent my damn money on that damn show. Yeah, I made a bunch because I made 2 tickets, and then I bought a Groupon because I was trying to sell tickets and nobody buy it. But at least it was $200, almost $300 for the ticket. Yeah. Remember the girl I was supposed to be taking with, the woman who's part Hispanic, part Asian. We supposed to go together, and the one I brought her somebody, the one I like, but she didn't come. So when I got there, I never get the older, lighter skinned lady that was there. One thing I want to make a complaint about Toyota Center. I used to work at Toyota Center on the side, um, through the security company, through a temp agency on the side while I was working at Macy's. And one thing I don't like is the attitude of the security. And I want to make this point. I was the brother that called because I remember I ride the bus. I don't have a car. And I asked what his credentials were not to bring and what to bring was acceptable. And I had some brother screaming at me on the phone. That's why I was a little bit late. I came there. I came there before Mariah came there. And I want to make this known. And I said, excuse me, and he was arguing and yelling at me on the phone. And one thing, first of all, that's very unprofessional. I spent about almost $300 on a ticket. 2 tickets for me and the girl, and also 1 ticket for me to sit by myself since the girl didn't come. Okay, and I was trying to sell it. Second of all, you ain't supposed to. Yeah, I ain't tell you to do your job because I used to be at them, and I know if I acted a fool, I wouldn't be working there no more on the side. So before y'all start running your mouth out this, I asked the supervisor. And I could have got the head folks. I'm about to put a comment section about your security officers. So just go to Toyota Center. They need to show respect to the customers. Okay? Because without our money, they ask when we have the damn job. Okay? And I guess he recognized that, sometimes people don't know who I am on the phone. But I guess he realized that we're 100% Caucasian, man. Even though I am mixed with Caucasian family tree. This brother felt comfortable cooning on the phone, yelling at me on the phone, and got bleaching. I said, dude, well, you can't bring no backpack. Well, I said, I understand, so what else can I have my medication with me, whatever. Instead of being respectful and courteous on the phone. So I asked to put a supervisor on there. And the supervisor, in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, was trying to cover up because I'm about to go corporate and get y'all asses fired. One thing, I'm a snitch when people mistreat me. Y'all had bullshit burdens, and y'all allowed it to happen. In my damn life, that's why I'm going to visit my fucking family. Fuck them. I did say that about them. I don't care about them bringing the world because I didn't ask me putting that bullshit with them, with that mess. Anybody who gives me burdens, I don't have no love for them. The one thing that's one scene that is one of the biggest, I'm not a forgiving person. White, black, Spanish, Asian, whatever. I know before I leave, I got to do that, but I don't want that burden in my life. So I was trying to have a good damn ass time at that concert with Mariah and Lionel. I don't appreciate people mistreating me on the phone, and I'm asking a question about a rule so I can follow the rules, so I don't have to go back, take my ass back home on the train to go get back and put my. I'm not having it. And so he said, I have because they said, no, brother. In my opinion, the supervisor was trying to cook y'all both for friends. I'm not stupid. I know that game. You talk to almost 40-year-old me, okay? Your mama, daddy, papa, whoever gave you mistreatment, leave it at your damn life. Don't bring it to someone else's life. I don't believe it. Fuck your value system. If it's part of your religion, fuck that too. Okay, talk to people at the concert. So, one thing I like when I called, courteous in customer service is important because it would not be me getting defensive today. And I was trying to have a good time, and I ain't taking my bipolar, but I took it later on. Because I was about to go off on that dude. I didn't want to get banned from when on the phone. Okay, from coming up there because I was about to go in there. I know I ain't gonna fight face to face. I'm gonna fight with my pen or electronic device to let the folks know who you are, who at what time and spoke. And it was after close to 7 o'clock or 5 because I was in my apartment getting ready. So next time it happens again, it will be a corporate CEO to know about it. And y'all brothers, fuck your life matter on that situation. I said it was one job, but I didn't say that. You won't have an ass job no more. Okay, you can talk that mess with them coon and trash, ghetto 5 brothers who don't got no damn respect for themselves. But I don't let it because I'm one of them people. I do demand I respect you, respect me, because without my motherfucking money, y'all would not have no damn job the next day. Okay? So I want to point that out. So going back to the situation, when I went to there, the old lady, the light skinned lady, once again, courteous. She ain't had to be ugly either. See, if I was a full-blown white man, sister, you wouldn't talk to me that way. That's why we don't respect some of you older or younger ones, because I'm ageless about that. You don't disrespect me, I'm gonna give you something. So I was trying to have a good time. Excuse me, y'all have an ugly attitude. So to the CEO or anyone who promotes them at Toyota, you need to tell them security officers and ticket vendor people to have some respect there and stop being selective with respect. Because if I was a 100% Caucasian man, y'all would not talk to me that way. That's why I'm not a collective person. Fuck collectivism. I'm not coming together with someone who gonna give me hell. I don't give a damn. They had as shitty ass life. I did too, but don't bring it in mine. Have it in your own ass life and fuck what you believe in that condones with if you think it's okay, because I don't believe that bullshit. Let's get to the subject. So one thing, so she was shot. I had 3 tickets and I had to explain to her, and I didn't like the attitude that this woman gave me. Okay, so I had to ignore that. But if I ever go to an event, trust be known, CEO, I don't give a damn who's under that person. Well, nobody, I go to extreme about respect, because y'all won't respect out of me, I respect the same back. Okay, I'm human just like you are. And whatever your lifestyle is, whatever your value system, I don't follow that. But really, yeah, call me. I don't care. Say God gonna punish me. It does say you can be condemned. You condemn other people too. Okay, and in Luke 6. No. You're not gonna talk to me in any kind of way, because I ain't spend my money and talk to me in kind of, and just because because the person's older, if they can't deal with people in public and have courteous attitude, they don't need to have a job, get a retirement check. Call it like it is. Because I'm getting older too, and I'll be damned to treat somebody else I went through who ain't trying to treat me that way. Okay, I'm very sensitive about that. Very sensitive, because I don't want a life in hell. I'm talking about on this earth. Dealing with people who treat me that way. Y'all live a life like that because y'all allow it to happen. And y'all was taught to be, but I taught myself never to let it happen again as I live on earth. So I don't have no psychological issues later on in life. Call it like it is. So, just that you know, if you don't have issues with Toyota, y'all need to start getting CEO email and start email CEO people to let them folks to be strict. You need to show courteous to those who work there, because I worked in, I had issues with folks who work there as well, and have courteous with people who come in there. If y'all can't have a nice attitude in your authority or in your services, you don't need a job working in that arena. And not everybody grew up in a shitty household or lifestyle y'all grew up. Don't thump it with that burden on someone else who don't want it, because I don't want it. Okay? So I call it like it is. That's, let me go detail that, but I had an issue with that prior to me going to the concert. When I got there, and I just had a lot of stuff in my, well, we had a lot of stuff in my pocket because we can't bring backpacks. Okay, that's what I want to know. And then second, if I want to know what we can I bring. If a person asking the question, at least they're trying to follow the rules. So, you know what I'm saying? They won't give you no hell. But you give me hell on the phone, brother. Next time it happen again, trust me, long, I will sell your damn ass out. And I can give a damn about you being a brother. You mistreat me, all that shit goes out the fucking window. Your mama gave you shit, let her give you shit in your fucking life. Don't take it in mine. I don't share that same belief system as you to fuck what you believe in. Yes, I did go there. Y'all, with y'all shitty, y'all had to go there. I'm sorry. With that sitting on, cause your ghetto ass mama or papa mistreat your damn ass, mine did too. But I'm not looking to do that to someone else. So, and I ain't trying to have my future children go through that bullshit. I'm not selfish like that. Keep your dysfunctional way out the plant. Keep your plantation dysfunctional lifestyle out of mine. Okay? Because I ain't trying to live that life. I ain't about that. So I want to get that scenario right there. To Toyota people, y'all need to train them people with respect. Tell them they need to respect people and show respect back at respect. Because all I was asking the question to follow the rules. So it would not me going back home, and have to do, and you know what I'm saying? Because there's people who don't have cars to go to that concert and Ubers. Okay? So I wanted to get that to be known. If I ever have a bad experience there again, I will be verbatim about it. And y'all ghetto, savage, the functional lifestyle y'all grew up with, keep it out of people's lives, including mine, who don't want it. And with your fire system, fuck it. Okay? I don't want it. I did curse it out. Yes, I did. Because I don't believe in that. And don't bring up no Jesus, because just like I'm cussing you out, that's not right. It wasn't right for you to talk to me that way either. He don't have no favors. I don't say a stupid interpretation of the Bible. I had to go there and Whew, sorry. I had to go there. But yeah, for real. Y'all can keep y'all dysfunctional lifestyle and belief system, environment, whatever, out in your stupid people's lives. Keep it here. But in my life, and anyone else who spread it out of ours. So I want to get that to be known. If it happens again, the CEO, the head manager would know about it. And if y'all end up losing y'all business, losing jobs, you picked with the wrong one. Because I was, at the beginning of the year, I was bullied, and I told myself I would never, once I get older in life, I'm going to start taking action on everybody, including family, who did it to me. I don't give a damn. They live that way. They can have that shit. Have it there. Don't shit that life in my, put that shit in my life. Okay? I'm real with that. I'm very real with that. And I go to extreme stopping. Because I'd rather be dead and go through that bullshit. So, anyway, point is, I had to get that. So, but, yeah, that was the only issue I had with the concert. Was me calling the security and asking where you can bring it up, what's the rules, and they give me hell on the phone. And then the old sister, light skin sister with glasses, with longer hair, instead of being courteous, and I had to act a little nice, because trust me, if it wasn't for this concert, I wouldn't offer. I don't respect anybody who disrespect me, because I don't want that shit in my life. Don't shit on me because y'all parents, both the younger and the old, did y'all fucking wrong. Don't put it in your life and keep with those who stupidly believe that shit. I don't fucking believe that bullshit. Okay? I have bad parents too, and I don't see that because I don't care about them bringing me in the world, because I'd rather be spared to not experience that than to go through it. Thank you. That's why I'm a strong person to this day, because I would never put that bullshit on my kids. I want to have a healthy lifestyle, not an unhealthy one. Okay, so anyways, let's get to the subject. Sorry, y'all. That really got me all fired up. I'm like, damn, I was spending all this money on here talking like this. But if I was a full blown Caucasian, man, y'all stupid coons, when I talk that shit. And you want to know why folks that want to hang around the community. When you address that bullshit, I'll tell you, if it's not addressed, it will not go through. Thank you. So, anyway, but that was the concert. I mean, it took a long time. It was a good concert overall, and I enjoyed myself. The one lady was kind of by my a little darker. She had a reddish brown. She was a good person. She said she was staying. She wanted the people to work there, and she graduated 8. We were talking about when we had to work. They said they staying home, so we had a conversation. One thing I didn't like the fact that they didn't have. I did not know you can't have no bottled water. Yeah, they said they won't. You had to put bottle. I'm like, what? No times for that too. And Toyota. Also, they didn't have cookies. That food was expensive. But overall, it was good work. Going there. Yeah, it was. So, we had a good connection. It was regional. It wasn't way out like in Sugar Land or City Fields, right there in downtown. So it was close by the area, and like I said, it was a good time. The concert was good. And I didn't know. So that's my experience. The majority was good. Few was bad, but most of my experience there. And see Mariah and Lionel, to both of y'all did good. And God bless y'all, and continue to do the good work. And to my brothers out there, if you want to learn a brother in this industry, you respect that elder. He's cocky. Don't be cocky with me, Lionel. Okay, but I'm gonna give you the respect you deserve. That we need to learn from. Not no offense, not no Chris Brown, not no Drake, not no Weezy, not no Kodak Black, not no Future. No, not no little, no. Learn from somebody like that. That's who we learn from. Okay? All right, bye y'all. Have a nice day.